Hey everybody, it's Own Killer here, and we are back with some more SpongeBob Bikini Bottom. So I was gonna come back to this after all the Mortal Kombat videos I've been uploading as of recently. In the last episode we did the entirety of Rock Bottom, I believe. We didn't get everything, we got mostly of everything. But in this episode, we're gonna do this is gonna be a little bit of a more of a filled episode because I don't have time to record because as of today, Easter is I think like coming up in a couple of days as the time I'm recording. So this will probably be the only time I'll be able to record this game. So today we're gonna do Sand Mountain and we're gonna do Patrick's boss fight for this episode. So it's like this is probably like the only time I'm gonna be able to record, unfortunately. But yeah, let's get into my favorite, honestly my favorite area in the entire game. I love the stage so much. I love it so much compared to some other stages. It's very simple, but I love it.
Afternoon of falling down.
Squidward, am I glad you're here? I need to borrow your toothbrush again.
What? You've used it before?
Oh yeah, lots of times. I figured if you didn't know, you wouldn't mind.
Fine. What do I care? I'm a wreck anyways. I try and get some exercise to relax from all this robot mess, and now everything is ruined.
Because of a toothbrush?
No, it's those blasted robots. They've taken over the ski slopes.
How the fuck they do that?
I ski with those ugly things beating everyone up. Listen, SpongeBob, you've got to help me. I'm gonna lose my marbles if I don't get some relaxation.
I've found if you keep your marbles in a bag, they don't get lost as often. In fact, I've got mine right here. It's in...
Forget the marbles! I've got a better idea. If you...
Well, I don't know. It's hard to beat the extreme fun of marbles.
Okay, I'll give you one for each slope you clear.
Now that's a deal.
Alright. So after we just got to deal with Squidward, now we gotta clear this main area out. So this is my favorite area in the game, like I mentioned, but in terms of like 100%ing this place, this shit also sucks pretty bad. A lot of areas in World 2 kind of suck. But it's not the worst thing ever. It's manageable, it's just really annoying. Hey Gary, you are just everywhere, aren't you? I actually hit this guy. Ugh! Funny enough, when I was little when I first played this game, it took me so long to figure out how to get like anywhere in this place. I don't even remember how I don't think I ever got this. I think there's a spatula. Silence. There's a spatula down there. Yeah, I always missed that one because damn, I could never figure this shit out when I was little. But not too much of a problem. It's basically 2,000 shiny objects for a golden spatula, pretty much. Oh, I thought that was a robot, my bad. Let's see. So, as you can see, we got 3 slopes we gotta do. I don't remember the names of these ones. But, they're basically, well, they have the sign right there that tells you. Ugh! There's not much to this little area. It's just a little area just connecting to all the other slopes. I hear a fucking... Y'all hear it? I hear a fucking, like, a duplicate. Oh, it's glitched. Okay. I was like... I could have sworn it was just the one that you had to blow up. Random dialogue with Gary. I think you could just... It's like a really... Like, I think you could just... You hit this button and then you gotta go all the way around. I think you could actually like cheese this. Just by... There you go. You just get some momentum. There you go. Very simple. Alright, so now we gotta deal with these slopes. Like I said, this entire stage is nothing but sliding. and I enjoy the sliding in this game. I enjoy it a lot more than I ever did in the movie. Fortunately, these bitches cost money, and I am a little poor. I mean, I could farm shiny objects off screen, or I could just cut out any farming for shiny objects I have to do. So basically, what you have to do for these slopes is that all the characters here will give you a time challenge. These are all time trials, pretty much. This is the whole thing.
I've gone down this hill 100 times, usually rolling.
Oh fuck! I canceled it. All right, so we have a minute and 21 seconds to get down. Very odd time. I like how they hit you with this very calming music. I almost died right there. Ugh! Alright, I should probably, like, not fuck around too much after I grab that sock. You know, you get a very casual ride. And now, there it is. What the fuck was that aim, my guy? I usually like take a whole bunch of hits here to get as many, you know, I'm gonna say golden spatulas. Oh, as many Damn, shiny objects! Holy shit! I knew it was something with this. Okay, thankfully the time on this is not too strict. Even with all the fucking up I did, I still had more than enough time. Fortunately, I got no health now. Fuck out the way. Here, a monsoon. I forgot he was even honestly here.
Sometimes pushing a simple button is the most satisfying. Push, 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 push.
I forget how easy this is. I thought there were more. I thought there were more robots, but it's just a couple of dogs in monsoon. You don't even need to kill them. They're just there just to be there. You just leave them there. Now, my memory for 100%ing this is quite bad. I haven't, like I said, I haven't 100%ed this game since the remastered version came out, and I actually never silence. I never pick up the spatula. What is going on? Thank you. Like I haven't 100%ed this game. I've only 100%ed this game once on the original. I've 100%ed it like 2 or 3 times. I've beaten it many times. I've beaten this game like 10 to 12 times. I just don't 100% it like that because it's annoying. I actually need to farm shiny objects because, well, I ain't got enough for the next area. So we about to I'll be right back. Yeah, I forgot about the sock. I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I remembered. All right, I did a little bit of shiny objects farming off screen. It required Sandy dying a lot of times, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, now Flounder here is a bit harder. It's a bit longer. That's pretty much how this goes. From the first one to the third one, from right to left, goes to how hard it is. So this one's a tad bit longer and a tad bit harder. Pause. Where is... Oh yeah, and here's this dumbass shit. The dumbass snowmans. Or sandman. Okay. So Bubble Buddies here is going to be our time trial person.
Fly like the wind and float like a sea bee.
What? Alright. I keep hitting triangle. Alright, now we got 2 minutes in a second. So the whole gimmick with the whole Sandman thing, I've always called them snowmen, but I guess since it's Sand Mountain, it's not actually snow. So there's 8 of them in all. They're scattered throughout the whole slide. And the reason why it sucks is that I believe if you die, you have to redo the entire thing. You have to gotta get them all again and fight. I don't know if that was like in a mod or if that was in the original game. I don't remember. I just remember you have to redo it again. And like I said, I don't remember where any of the Sandmen are. Honestly, I'm going off path. I usually take a complete different path, but I want to get as many of the. I'm more focused on the Sandman than I am the Golden Satchel right now, because it's annoyingly hard to get. Time trial is easy. Time trial is honestly the easiest part. It's the socks that are the problem in a lot of these areas. In a lot of these slides, it's usually always the sock instead of the time trial, except for the one in Kelp Forest. The Kelp slide, that one's extremely difficult. I think they even made it a little bit. Did they make it easier in the remaster? I feel like it was maybe because of how sliding works in the remastered. I feel like it was a bit easier. I know it's a lot harder in this game because the sliding is a lot loose. It's really fucking loose. Not there's anything wrong with that. It's just that it's just really loose. Even with the whole pullback system to slow yourself down. So I'm not gonna make it here, but I honestly don't care enough that I'm not gonna make it. Ow. I actually want to avoid these things so I don't die. Oh god. Oh my, it's gonna be close. Ugh, that if it was 2 minutes, I would have lost. So that 2-minute 01 was amazing. I kind of saw that coming. Ice physics anger. Yeah, for some reason now you have. Oh, I didn't hit the button. Ow. There we go. Okay. There we go. There's the spatula. The time trial is done. Well, technically, this isn't the time trial spatula. This is the this is Squidward's requirement for the 3 slopes. That was us claiming the slope. Now let's get the spatula for the time trial. Pardon for my lack of like. I'm a lot more, hyper in my recordings, but I'm a little. I just woke up somewhat recently, so I'm a little drowsy still. No Pokemon. All right, so we got this. We got all the. I did not mean to go in here. Yeah, there's the drowsiness kicking in. I didn't get all the sand, man. So now we gotta go look for like a couple of minutes. I'm trying to get shiny. I guess we can figure out if they reset or not. I'm about to cry. Beginning. That's the reason I hate these Sandmans, because the slide is so congested. There's so many different paths you gotta go on that little whatchamacallit right there. Alright. God, that shit took much longer than it needed to. Like I said, this place is fun when you're doing anything but trying to 100% this list. I would go to the actual Sand Mountain in Sand Mountain. Obviously, this is the longest and the hardest. Pause.
I'm built for speed with this aerodynamic physique.
Shut the f***. Alright. Which there's one right here. First thing at the end, when they do their attack. I couldn't turn. Wow, that's alright. Guess he's going all the way back up here. I also did get the sock too during that fucking dumbass run. I can't believe I died. I guess I'll just edit to where I'm back with you there. See that. I tried. I saw a lot of the signs in this, a lot of the signs or billboards. Where these little parks, answer. They all have to do. Whoa! They all have to do. They all have to do something with like in this second area or what's up ahead. There's like a sign for Sandy Shoals, which is in this area, obviously. Then there's like the Chum Bucket, which is in the next area, and then the Krusty Krab is also in the next area. I just kind of noticed that. I know they kind of just put it there, but it's funny that there's some stuff in this stage that they talk about, and also in which is Sandy Shoals, almost that. And then the Chum Bucket and Krusty Krab, which are the next. Now the Krusty Krab doesn't have an area. It's kind of like a little small section. I don't even call it a section. You kind of just go in. It's kind of just a kind of like Sandy's Dome. There you go. That's what I'm trying to think it was going to be up. It's a lot like Sandy's Dome, where you go in and defeat all the robots and get an award. This time I'm not gonna fucking die to something stupid like not me being able to turn from the reason. Alright, there you go. Oh, that dude just appeared out. Why does it gotta be Chuck? Chuck! Why are you so low to the ground? Come here. Oh, suffering. Weave. I like how the first slide had the only one where the ball came from an actual area you could see. Alright, that is the time trial, and that is the slide done. Now we just need the last two socks, and then we can go straight on to, honestly, my favorite boss fight in the game. I like it more than the final boss fight, I can give you that for damn sure. Because the music is better, and it's a lot more interactive-ish. Alright, but now we get to be Sandy real quick. We need her for a sock. And there was a sock I believe I missed when I was doing the time trial. I don't need to do that no more. Oh, you almost hit me. Fortunately, they decided to add a Chuck here. Like I said. Oh, no you don't. You try to read my movement right there. Fucking dickhead. In my fucking sock. I don't even think they fixed that in the Rehydrated either. I always call it a remaster, but I forget it's called Rehydrated. It's always nice when games, you know, kind of change up the, when it's just kind of just a remaster of an old game. Like, I like when games, you know, don't just say remastered, they give it a little twist on the name, you know. Spongebob Rehydrated and Persona 3 Reloaded. Whoops. But let's go to Industrial Park, everybody.
Wow, that robot looks like Patrick, and its breath seems just as bad.
This day just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
SpongeBob, hurry! Squidward's in more trouble than a chili relleno in a pan of grease. We have to help.
What?
You're right, Sandy. But if that robot really is like Patrick, he'll eat us for dessert. What should we do?
Well, we better figure something out, and pronto.
Maybe that button on his back is a self-destruct.
I'll try to hit it.
Good idea, SpongeBob, but it's time to stop yapping and get to it.
Yikes!
Alright, so here's Patrick's, Robot Patrick boss fight. This music is fire, by the way. I just wanted to get that out. So the first stage is just SpongeBob. It's very, very simple. He does the little spit attack and then he spins. So I think you can actually use Squidward right here as a wall. Like, just kind of just stand behind him. So funny. Ooh. So funny enough, this boss fight is the exact same in the Rehydrated, but they added little like warning circles to show you where the projectiles are gonna land. That's not, obviously that doesn't exist in this game. So pretty much this is all he does. He does that attack, which is completely fucking useless. I don't know why he even has that attack. And then he has this attack. And I guess if you're next to him, this for what is that for? Yeah, but this attack is honestly is probably more dangerous attacks in the boss fight. Honestly, because
The robot better change tactics and fast.
that little spit attack, I believe he also reads their movement too, like Chuck. But a funny thing I see a lot about this boss fight is a lot of people were like terrified of it as a kid. I was never scared of Robo-Patrick of his design and all that. Darn!
That does it. You pushed this squirrel too far.
Ooh, Sandy is pissed.
Get ready for a hot fudge twister, Texas style.
Now it's Sandy's turn.
Going to do to get SpongeBob unfrozen?
Yeah, he kind of reads the movements a little bit. Not as strong as Chuck, but still up there. So these boxes are going to have to be used in this phase for Sandy, but you don't need them right now. It's only until after he falls for the first time. He will bring in some of that new. So pretty much as you can. Oh yeah, I forgot he does that in this phase. So funny enough, I kind of did like the speedrun strat for that. It's recommended that you get hit by it so he goes straight into the spit and spin, the double S. The breath attack it's pretty easy to avoid. You just kind of just walk in a direction, and that's it. But I recommend, oh well, good RNG. I recommend just getting hit by it since you can speed up the boss fight by quite a bit actually.
One more douse with that stuff, and SpongeBob will be back in the ring.
Because he'll just spit and then spin. He doesn't really do that breath attack ever. I don't think he ever. That shit. So now I need to kind of ride these now. Pause. As you can see, he can destroy the boxes when he spins.
And the robot is down.
Thank you. Ah, I thought I was dead. Alright.
Woo-hoo! That's hotter than a June bug in July.
It's time to roll out some robot punishment.
That does it. SpongeBob.
Alright, so he gains a new attack, his little freeze breath, which, if you do get hit by, it's a guaranteed hit. So you want to avoid that freeze attack at all costs. That's a guaranteed hit. So this is probably the hardest phase, just because of trying to hit him is the hard part. Dodging his attack is always going to be the easiest part. It's doing the damage is the hard part. Okay, I got good RNG again.
Looks like SpongeBob has an opportunity here.
He's not in a really great spot for me to hit him. This is the problem. It's like, it's trying to bowl on these platforms. These moving platforms are really hard. Because look how much distance I gained. Like from the start of this, look at that. I go from one end to the other. So that's the problem with this boss fight. It's just the burst of movement you get the moment you try to bowl. And especially when he does this.
And the robot is down.
But thankfully he's stunned for a really long time. Like a good minute he's stunned for.
SpongeBob better stay far away from the robot's cold clutches.
Funny enough, I think if you get caught in the air and you get hit into the water or the whatever the fuck you want to call it, acid, I think SpongeBob will just bounce out of it like if he gets hit by the spit and you can dodge the spit. Or if that might be faster than just dodging it. Damn, that is like a weird angle, but thankfully I can go the opposite way. Alright, and Robo-Patrick is dead!
Thanks for saving me, guys. I never thought I'd say this, SpongeBob, but I owe you big time.
Thanks, Sandy. We'd still be popsicles if it wasn't for her.
Aw, shucks. You fellers are gonna make me blush.
I think I have fudge in my pants.
Peculiar.
I'm sorry, Plankton. The Chum Bucket lab is locked up tight. I don't know if I'll ever get enough golden spatulas to get in.
Yes, it's the Chum Bucket security system. I designed it myself. It makes me so proud. It was meant to keep out the hateful throngs of the unwashed. Unfortunately, I never figured I'd be on this side of it.
So what are you gonna do, Plankton?
We, of course, meeting you.
We're gonna have to go out there and get those golden spatulas, or I'll never get back in.
What was that?
Oh,
Something's fishy here.
That's one thing. Alright. So, I think I also might as well get the Hub 3 stuff, just to get it out the way. Since there's not too much stuff to grab. Oh yeah!
Buddy, I bet the next...
Oh yeah, Bubble Buddy teaches us a new move. We have...
Hey, Bubble.
I forgot the button. Yeah, okay, it's L1. Is the rocket bubble. Oh, rocket. Cruise bubble, there you go. I can't remember the official name for it. So basically, this is honestly probably the best attack in the game. For a lot of reasons. If it was a lot easier to control, I would agree. Well, basically, it's very simple and straightforward. You just get a range that basically SpongeBob now has the best range attack in the game. It does have a time limit. I think it's 5 seconds. And you can also hold the button if you're like, oh shit, something's behind me. As you can see, it's 6 seconds. But yeah, the cruise bubble is awesome. It gets more of a buff in the next game. It's not the cruise bubble anymore. But it gets like a buff because it's a lot better. Because it gets this auto lock-on feature for its upgraded version in the movie. But let's grab this spatula. We're gonna grab the free stuff that we can get, and then which is the underwear and the.
Wow. 6 pairs of underwear. I am one unbeatable sponge.
Move that to get a sock. So we're just gonna grab all the free stuff and then I'll end it there.
What's wrong, Mr. Krabs?
Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. So basically the Krusty Krabs have been taken over and they have all of Mr. Krabs' money. And like I said, it's just just like Sandy's Tree Dome, but just way fucking harder. As you can tell by the 2 sleepy times, a chuck, 2 chucks, and 2, is it 2 sleepy cave trunks? I think it's just 1. There might be 2. So basically the strat here is the moment this starts, go straight to the sleep, go straight over here and touch this and get hit. Is what you want to do is you want to clear up this top area so you can get up here. Basically what you want to do is you want to run over here. You don't have to worry about Chuck because Chuck can't knock you down even if he hits you. Ow. Oh yeah, we also have some new robots here, everybody. I don't know what these guys are called either because I don't remember. But here we got laser bots, everybody. They're probably one of the most dangerous like ground bots in the game. So basically, as you can tell, the laser will turn green to yellow, and if it stays on SpongeBob for like even like half a second, he'll take damage. So the best try you can do is just to keep jumping and jumping towards them. That's how you take care of those guys.
I feel like I should be working.
Yeah, but this is so if you don't do that, the little shish tiki with the thunder tiki on top of it, this part is really hard. Oh yeah, since now we have the cruise bubble. Bitch. There you go. Easy peasy. So just kind of like Squidward's house, I kind of want to break everything here. I believe this gives you a sock if you break everything, Tiki's included. So anything that could look breakable, you break it. Don't worry, this does not come out of SpongeBob's paycheck. You know, like the 2 cents that he makes, but you know, it's alright. Unfortunately, there's not much to explore in the Krusty Krab. I was like, I could swim. I know there's a sock in here, so I guess I'm missing something. There's a fucking thing of flour that I just did not see. There you go. There's our sock, and let's go get our free spatula from Mr. Krabs. So there's one more thing we have to do.
Phew! You had me worried there.
All right. So we're gonna head into the chum bucket. So even though Plankton said, or both of them said, both SpongeBob and Plankton said, yeah, it's locked and you can't get in. You can go into the chum bucket. It's just where the lab is where you cannot go. So the only other free thing I have left here, I believe, yep, I have every sock here. I'm just missing the free spatula from the chum bucket. Yeah, we need 75 spatulas. Look at the sign.
Flash! Authorities have confirmed that. And then stomp on your children! And stomp on your children's children!
They serve food here, yes.
But they don't serve love. Okay. So there's a free spatula right here. It's one of the more, like, random hidden spatulas that just exist in this game. It's not like a super secret spatula, kind of like the 1000 Lum in Rayman 2. But it's kind of just randomly here. So, okay, let's walk out, and then I also want to show off one interesting thing that you can do with the cruise bubble that I don't know if not many people do know that you can do. So, as you know, these are stone tikis. I don't think I've ever like said their name or acknowledged them too much because they don't really get a description. But as you can tell, they're pretty much almost indestructible. So the only way they can be destroyed is by being thrown off out of bounds, blown up by a thunder tiki, or some other way. But honestly, I didn't know when I first played this game when I was little is that they could be broken by the cruise bubble. I guess it counts as explosive, even though it's a goddamn bubble. But yeah, you can destroy stone tikis now at your leisure. Obviously, you gotta hit the fucking things, but I think this is inverted. I guess. But yeah, it was a little cool, little neat thing that I don't think many people know, because most people when they see a stone tiki, they just use a thunder tiki for it. But yeah, that will be the end of this episode. I will see you guys next week, where maybe next week we'll finish the rest of Battle for Bikini Bottom. But we'll see that next time. But this is OwnKill, and I am signing off.